Okay, so we've got Ebony Maw, Titania, Adam Warlock right now. We're playing against Erisham. I'm going to flip this first one. We can actually go Adam Warlock to get extra stuff there at the location. We might just be playing him mid. Let's see this. We have Prio here at least. I'm going to go... Well, I mean, the Elysium as a first game, kind of great. Let's just go Pixie Martyr. The Pixie isn't going to have as many great hits here, but it's definitely not bad. Doom 2099, okay. Lizard we have. I'd like to get Sauron if possible. That's not Sauron. Well, my Black Swan already cost very little. If I get Sauron as my next card, actually, I can play it plus Moon Girl same turn. Did my Lizard actually only cost 0 there? Oh, it's nice, actually. I didn't realize that. Galacta over there. My dog wants to come up. Hey, buddy, you want to sit down? You can. Oh, okay. Yeah. Give me Sauron. All right, we finally have Sauron. Sauron's literally the last card in our deck. We're going to activate activate Black Swan. We don't... I want to be able to play... Oh, nearly knocked over stuff. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I want to be able to play the new card, and I don't know if I easily can. Well, actually, if I go Titania, Sauron, Moon Girl, then I just throw a... do I throw a Lizard down? I probably have to throw a Lizard down, which is actually inconvenient. But then I get 2 Red Skulls, 2 Ebony Maws, 2 Zeros, and 2 Starbrands. God, Starbrand's the last card in my deck, and it's really annoying that I want to use this video to show him off. Do I actually... Am I supposed to not play him this first game? I think it may technically be better for me to hold the Lizard. Ah, it's fine. Is it? No, it's actually okay if I play Lizard. We're going to fill the board here. Moon Girl's going to double those two. Get another 0. Then I have Lizard on the board. Isan mid. They might win that middle lane. It's actually not... So they have priority right now, don't they? They definitely have... Oh my gosh, they have priority. This is actually great. So I play Ebony Maw here. Starbrand, Red Skull, Ebony Maw. Do I just win this game? Like, go ahead and... Like, how do they beat me right now? Even the Lizard losing 3 power is fine. I'm going to let them snap here. They're going to get 2 more points in the left lane because Doom, most likely only playing 1 card. Like, I think we just win. Am I crazy? I mean, maybe I am still crazy, but I don't know if that has anything to do with this idea. Oh no, they've Eliath all my ongoing, or my Sauron cards. Okay. I mean... Technically, we didn't need Starbrand at that moment. But... we used that final turn, and we just, on the final turn, how much power did we just drop right there? We dropped 24. We dropped 38 power on that final turn. Okay, I'll take it. So, here's the fun part. Actually, Adam Warlock into Starbrand, it's kind of nice, right? It's kind of nice. You don't play Ebony Maw now, obviously. Okay. we got now? It does look like, for the most part, they're actually running a pretty basic deck. I'm gonna go Pixie, Ebony. Oh, there's a weird bug where it's, no matter who I try to put out, it's showing the effect for Starbrand, right? Because that's the Starbrand effect. But if I do this, that's not Starbrand. You don't need to be showing me that effect. Bullseye. It's actually kind of annoying that I have so much stuff on the board right now. Like the three squirrels and the ninja are kind of annoying here. Frigga copying a bullseye. I mean, Sauron's probably just the answer right now. I mean, that's just good. They've got Morbius. They're gonna win this lane. And I, unfortunately, still have priority. And I have Moon. I've got 9 energy this turn. So I can Starbrand, Red Skull, Martyr Titania. I guess I Titania the left lane just in case that they try to... If they play a card over here, it won't fill. Let's see that. I think this is the correct answer. We'll see if it actually is enough to win. MODOK over here. 1, 2. This could still easily lose here. They have Scorn in hand. That's 3 hits onto those bullseyes. That's an extra. That's fine. This is where everything changes, what hits with the bullseye. It's technically going to be just kind of RNG. We'd like it to hit more of middle and right. The more of left it hits, the worse it is for us. If it hits a lot more middle, we're going to be okay here. It's kind of just random. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, that's completely even. All right, now this bullseye hopefully really is good at hitting the middle of the target, or the board. And he is. Wow. Okay. If you'd like to see how many cards they discarded 9 this game. You can kind of see it's hidden behind some stuff, but it's also in tiny text right there. Okay. Nah, this is fun. Nah. This is fun. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna wait for a second, because we can actually play Pixie in that left lane, I think is our first call. Let's see. Yeah, the Taskmaster nerf absolutely killed it. And I'm killed. The Taskmaster nerf absolutely killed that old Sauron deck, which is really unfortunate, because that deck was really fun and interesting. Apparently, Second Dinner has a bug currently in the game, where if you've got the daily gold, it's letting people claim it multiple times in a row. So, wait, did we claim it multiple times in a row? Was it buggy for us earlier? It may have been. Oh my gosh, it may have been buggy for us earlier. I didn't even think about that. I realize we're just playing Atella right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think we have a chance to win this game still. I do need Sauron. I also need $1 million. This is kind of really good, y'all. The worst part about this is actually Quantum Realm currently. Haven't you always wanted a monkey? I do. You know what? Now I do. I didn't know I did until you mentioned it, but now I realize I do want a monkey. Is it ever... Am I crazy for saying, is it ever playing Red Skull and Starbrand in this left lane, or in this right lane? Maybe I play it this way instead. I think I'm actually supposed to play Starbrand Red Skull in this right lane. Because then I get the opportunity to just do everything else in the final turn. Like, these just go in the middle. Or was it? I can put all the other 1-drops in the middle. I think it's this. I think this is the correct play. Let's try it. So again, Ebony Maw, even though his cost was swapped to 2 by Pixie, he doesn't care. Because what is it? With Black Swan, every single card gets set all the way straight down to 2. Or straight down to 0. Double, is it Lizard's unfortunate, but we're going to be okay. I just play Lizard, Titania, 0, Martyr, Ebony Maw. Let's see if that's enough to win. I am kind of dumb, by the way, for playing the Titania first. I wonder if I'm supposed to play Titania. Not that way. Because if they play Hela over here, Hela in the middle, it's really annoying for me. Let's try this. Do we win? They didn't hit the Hela high roll, which is great for us. But honestly, even if they did, who did they have discarded? Let's see this. They had Blink, Death, Black Cat, Swordmaster. There's a good chance they maybe could have won this game, but they didn't. I kind of really like this list, y'all. All right, Asgard over there. I still have Pixie. And again, Starbrand's a really nice card to be able to use. Oh, it's annoying that we can't use Starbrand on turn 2 or like get the value on turn 2. I will play her. A 1 cost for my deck. Oh, I don't like that actually. I do play Sauron now. We have 2 1-drops, 2 2-drops, and 1 5-drop in there. So they're going for they're also doing Starbrand stuff. They're just they're just trying to do bigger things, or they're just trying to go with certain things, and that's fine. I'm okay with not playing much over there. We're just gonna put the Black Swan and this over here. They've got Starbrand, or Sauron, sorry. They will have Starbrand in a second. I'm just playing these 2 down so I can Moon Girl next turn. Yes! So good. I'm gonna play Moon Girl Titania and then activate. I can play double Starbrand, double Red Skull. No, I can't play double Starbrand and double Red Skull. Yeah, I can play double Ebony Maw, which probably means then... Is it actually better just to do this and then activate for this? Because then I can play double Titania, double Ebony Maw, and then Starbrand and a Red Skull. Or maybe even it's just double Red Skull here. It might be double Red Skull. Typhoid Mary over there, sure. And that's going to be value. So I actually have to play the double Starbrand this turn in order to dodge the Red Hulk. Even though my Hulk is kind of like, it's more like a rusty Hulk, I guess. But then if I drop Starbrand here and here, Titania here, and double Ebony Maw, I think I just win. I'm not snapping here because I'd rather have them play through the whole game. But this feels really good. I love this deck. Seems so cool. This deck seems incredibly interesting. I love it. Armor? Yeah, I don't care about armor. Do we castle? No, we don't casserole. Or we tie them, at least in the middle. Wow. This deck is awesome. This deck is incredibly, incredibly powerful. To be able to throw a bunch of stuff on the board on the same turn. This is really good. Whoever called Pixie is clearly really good at this game. Yeah, Pixie's a really great card here as well, because Pixie allowing us to double the these other cards are really great. Oh my gosh, Adam Warlock into Sauron? Or no, because Adam Warlock's gonna get the +1. We can actually play Sauron into like 0 next turn. Wait, why are they playing over to the left? Oh, they're playing another Adam Warlock over there. Oh my gosh, we just play Red Skull over there? Or over, was it over to the right? Sauron here. And I'm gonna float. I know they're gonna get a draw here, and I'm okay with that. Maybe it's supposed to be 0 over here. You're right that it could be 0. You're 100% correct that it could be 0 there. I didn't. However, I get the Black Swan. We'll float again, pretty much. I'm gonna play Black Swan into... Do I go 0? No, I think I just want a Moon Girl next turn. You keep saying 0, and I know I'm not doing what you're saying. I don't feel like we need to yet. Maybe I'm coping. Activate. Moon Girl. You wanted to you wanted 0 Titania to Moon Girl better stuff. I think we don't, but the problem is, like, this is still great to Moon Girl. We don't have another ramper right now, do we? I do think I can play Moon Girl and then I can play 0. Just to make it so that we'll have 2 Titanias, 2 Ebony Maws. Or actually, no, I don't even like that. Because all I need is 2 Ebony Maws. Or is it? I guess I'm not even going to get 2 Ebony Maws here. Let's play Titania here. I want to fill them. Blink is gonna go mid for that. The Titania actually gives them the +1 energy next turn, and I don't care. I win mid. Definitively, and I can win... Is it just Red Skull, Ebony Maw? Martyr, Ebony Maw? It's just this, and we win the game. That's all we do. We win the game. We win mid and we win right, and that's all I care about. We could have zeroed the Titania earlier, you're correct. But it just kind of doesn't... I don't think it changes the way that this game goes, does it?
Minions to me.
We still win the right lane. We win... We casserole. We casserole them. We didn't get our Pixie, we didn't get our Starbrand either, but I don't think it matters, right? We're just kind of cooking. You're correct that it could have been nicer to zero the Titania, but the reason why I wasn't active on trying to zero earlier was I think with this deck, your space is so limited on the board that I didn't... we had the Ninja over here, and I had to play Black Swan, and I couldn't play anything in the right lane, which meant I only had three cards to play to these first 2 locations. And I didn't want to play a lot there. And the only reason I played the Titania was because I was trying to clog them over here, if they did play a card in that lane. Which potentially could have gone poorly, but it didn't. I don't know. My logic made sense to me. It may not have actually been the correct chain of events or the correct plan, but it worked out. I mean, so one of the things I'm really enjoying about this list is the fact that it doesn't just feel like we're playing 1 card a turn, and that's just how you kind of win the game as a Surtur deck. Or not Surtur, sorry, Sauron deck. However, it feels like we're using Sauron as a piece of the puzzle, and then we use it in this big combo at the end, which doesn't feel atrocious. So that's what I'm personally enjoying about this list right now. Whether or not it's actually a good list, still not willing to say anything on that front, but I'm having fun. So does that count for something? I don't know. Pixie over here, they snap turn 1. I don't know what they're running. We'll see. They're not playing anything first turn or second turn. That's a 2-cost Starbrand. I already thought Starbrand was pretty good, y'all. This just made it insane. What are they doing? What are they running? What are they running that's gonna make me cry? Is this like a Mr. Negative Gamer? Oh, it's a Hella Gamer? That's it? Oh, they're running Hella and think they can win. Okay. You don't have any tech against this. All right. I'm going to play all three because I can fill the board. I am going to be putting on turn 4. I want to make it very clear. On turn 4, I am putting 22 power down in a single lane. It kind of feels good. Oh no, I've lost Silver Samurai. What am I? Or I've lost my Martyr. I can't play more Martyrs. This is it. This is it. I can't play my Black Swan actually. That's more annoying. But if I just play a Moon Girl here, I just copy my Starbrand and my Ebony Maw, and I play 2 of those. I play 2 of each of those, and I'm going to be adding on the final turn. We're adding 34 power. Is that correct? 34 power? Feels pretty good. I should have played it mid, though, because I think I need more power in this lane. Jubilee there. Okay. What are you getting? You're getting Swordmaster. Okay. The Gambit could be scary. Legit. Let's go Starbrand. Starbrand. Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw. Call it a day. The Gambit coming back could be painful. Let's see. Gambit hitting, I don't know. Don't hit something big? It doesn't hit anything. Oh my gosh, I hit my Pixie. Literally just doesn't matter. God, that's nice. Yeah, splitting up the red skulls there wins. I don't know if I'm expecting that though, right? Like, again, I kind of expected them to play for the mid and they didn't, which is fine. I just didn't, I wasn't playing for the right thing. We're playing against probably a similar style of list. I'm gonna guess Surtur. It's weird though that they're putting so much power into this lane. It's weird, right, that they're putting so much power over here? Yeah, you were correct. You're correct. Yeah. Okay, that tracks. We play Sauron. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. Yeah, I lose mid regardless if they play Apocalypse mid, so I should have ensured that I beat it if they played it to the left lane. Yes, you're correct there entirely. That's entirely the correct answer. Not Starbrand! What are we gonna do? We kind of just cook. That's what we do. Now they're playing a Sauron. Enchantress. Oh, because these are all now 2 cost. I don't think that matters to me. Hey, you know what? They got lucky there for the Enchantress going in those 2 lanes, but I think we're still just beating their power output. They can Shang-Chi me here, but I'm still winning the majority of lanes. I play Starbrand, Ebony Maw. I'm going to 0 the Martyr, and then I throw a Titania down as well. God, that feels fun. I love big number. We did big numbers better. Wow, would you look at that? Our big numbers are cooler than their big numbers. Because I think this is a really awesome list. I love being able to drop, you know, a bunch of cards on this final turn. And I feel like one of the biggest things you're typically trying to worry about inside of Sauron decks is being like, okay, they can Shang-Chi your Red Skull and you don't have an ongoing card to protect it because you lose your Sauron. Where in actuality, we kind of don't care because we're dropping the majority of our cards in the final turn anyway. and that's really great. We're dropping we have 4 different 1-drops in our deck. We've got 4 2-drops, and we only have, 4 cards that are 3 cost, or 2 cards that are 3 cost, and then a 1/4 and a 1/5, which means that our Pixie is really going to get a lot of value with these cards, because 9 times out of 10, these bigger cards here are all going to get brought down in cost. And then if worst case scenario, if we're getting a 1 cost that is increasing in cost exponentially, like let's say we swap our Ebony Maw with a Red Skull, if we activate our Black Swan on that right before that final turn, it doesn't matter what the new cost of those 1-cost cards are, because Black Swan only cares about the original base cost of the card. She just sets it to 0. It's not discount all of them by 1, it's just 0. No ifs, ands, or buts. We don't need a Mobius in this list because the Black Swan is kind of doing that for us without being an ongoing card. And then Adam Warlock is actually a really great, like, you can win lanes really easily with this list. I mean, Adam Warlock on turn 2 into playing 0 Ebony Maw on turn 3 is solid, or even just throwing a Lizard behind it is great. Throwing Martyr down early is fine. Like, there's so many different options there. And even Sauron's not bad. Like, Sauron's another great card, and I don't think I've had a chance to use Sauron in a while. So the opportunity to use him inside of this deck, I've personally been really enjoying. And I just feel like there's a lot of really great things you can be doing inside of this deck. And it's got, if we're talking about like expensive series cards, the only cards that aren't series 3 and below are Pixie, Black Swan, and Starbrand. Starbrand's obviously the newest card. If you don't have him, you honestly probably could do something very similar with this list with a Typhoid Mary. It won't be the same, but you could probably get pretty dang close. And then also, if you don't have Pixie, Pixie's a lot harder to say what I would substitute with, because then you become vulnerable to a lot of other stuff. So I'd probably say this is where you would put an Armor or a Cosmo in if you're missing one of these 2 cards potentially. But other than that, I think that this list is so much fun. You could also go into the She-Hulk with Sunspot angle instead in order to be able to duplicate a lot of those. I'm not going to say for certain whether or not this deck can be played without Starbrand, because I haven't tested that, and I'm not going to because I want to mess with the new card. But I do think that if you don't have Starbrand, Typhoid Mary would probably be fine. You could potentially go Gladiator. I'm a little bit more concerned on Gladiator, but it could potentially still be fine. Especially with the metagame probably having a lot more of these Sauron targets. I'm thinking Gladiator might be a card you might want to stick away from. I think Mary is just a very simple answer for this stuff. Otherwise, like, this list is good. Adam Warlock to be able to draw all these cards that you are pixieing a lot more consistently. Moon Girling to, you saw in our games, playing 5 or 6 0-cost 1-drops, and then also throwing down your Red Skull and your Starbrand, or multiple Red Skulls and multiple like, you have a lot of possibilities, and it's honestly really awesome, this list. I had an absolute blast with it. I wouldn't have thought of trying to do stuff with this Black Swan in general with Starbrand. Hoagland is very smart and mentioned that stuff, that possibility, and it really feels great. Like, I feel like we're also putting out potentially even better numbers than typical Sauron lists, because we can be explosive with our output, and putting down multiple of these bigger cards in that lane where it's mattering more so, I think is really awesome. And Moon Girl is usually copium, but I'm kind of, I'm riding that cope train pretty hard. Yeah, list is great. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, deck code in the description below. Appreciate you hanging out.